Hello, Marvel role-playing fans, and welcome to another unboxing. The final unboxing, I swear, before we actually attempt gameplay on this channel. But this is something that I've been waiting for. Now, this is in like this big giant box, and I know why it's in this big giant box, but it doesn't have to be in this big giant box. But we will open it up and see what is inside. This is another purchase I got off of eBay, and yeah, it didn't really need to come in this box, but it did, because I really just wanted, everyone talks about the basic revised rules, and that's what I wanted. And yes, again, as I've said on previous unboxings, I know that you can get them off of, you can just download them, right? And you could print out pages if you want, but I wanted the actual ones. I don't know why, I just did. But they're kind of hard to find. And I didn't want to buy like two separate things, like the rule book and the player book, or whatever it's called, at two different things. I wanted to buy them in one auction. And this auction came with something else, which you are about to see. And that's why it's in this box. All I wanted was there's two rule books, and this is coming in this big priority mailbox. And here it is. This is why this came in this box. This is, see, here we go. Here are the campaign book and the rule book. This is what I wanted. And I got them in one, and actually this was a really good price, but I got those, which we'll look at those in a second. Let me clear all this stuff out of the way. But the reason, and I was really surprised that this auction went for as little as it did. It actually went for 20 bucks. So either it was mislabeled and I just happened to stumble across it, or what, I don't know. But this is set number 2 of the Marvel Superheroes miniatures. Now I have no desire to play with the miniatures. And as I said, this is what I wanted. I wanted the rule book and the campaign book for the basic revised version. Yet, this was part of the auction, and it's actually in really great shape. I may pop these back onto eBay because I really have no desire to play with these, and they are all unpainted, and they are all in pretty great shape. That is Kang, I believe. I want to make sure. Well, I don't think is that Kang? It looks like it. Here's Wolverine. Who is that? Is that Toad? Oh, you know who this is? This is Rogue or Kitty Pryde, one or the other. Here's Doctor Strange, the Man of the Hour movie coming out on Friday. I'm filming this obviously before that. He's underwater there. I need to look at the list on the back to know who all these people are, because I'm not 100% familiar. That's Namor. Magneto. Or maybe I'll just keep these and I'll use them. I don't know. Here's Storm. Oops, sorry, hit the thing there. Colossus, I would assume. Here's Nightcrawler. Here's Iron Man. And oh, that's Colossus. We already looked at that one. Magneto. Okay, I think we looked at them all. And then, let's see, if I put this back on here, we can look at the back. Doctor Strange, Rogue, Colossus, Submariner, Magneto, the leader. Oh, it was the leader. Kang, Nightcrawler, Wolverine, Iron Man, Ariel, and Storm. So, yeah, this was kind of a bonus of ordering these two things, because this is the stuff that I really, really wanted. Let me zoom in a little bit here, and we can check these out. Basic set campaign book, and it just has a list of all the things. And really, what I wanted was the rule book, because I want to learn this set of rules, because a lot of the things I've read and a lot of the things that I've listened to, people really like this version of the rules. So I just wanted a physical copy. I've been reading the PDF, but I wanted a physical copy. So Deathlock was always one of my favorite comics back when I was reading comics like crazy. So, this book, the campaign book, just lists a bunch of different characters. I think this book has Night Thrasher. This book has the New Warriors too. I loved the New Warriors. The New Warriors that was one of my favorite comic books as well. And X Factor was also one of my favorite comics. We've got villains, Electro, Kingpin. Now I have an idea for what I'm going to do for at least my first video, and I think it's going to be fun. And I've kind of searched around, and I haven't seen anybody do it yet, and I don't quite want to say what it is yet, but I'm very excited. And here's the rule book. I have been reading, in pretty good condition for its age. Of course, like the dream someday would be to find a box set that had everything all in the right condition, but those are even harder to find than these books individually. This picture I just think is funny, because it's just like, okay, they see you, Frank. This book smells a little bit like smoke, but not too bad. So, very glad to have the rule book. I really want to get used to the combat rules. Here's the other thing, and if you know this, you can drop something in the comments. I would love, and maybe I'm going to have to make it, but I would love a YouTube video that breaks down combat for this game. That just shows like an example. Like, here's a sample. It's going to be Captain America versus the Red Skull. And here's an example of all the different steps that you take and all that. Because I looked at those Marvel University ones, who's it, Professor Bill or Dr. Bill. And in one of those, I was following those along, and in one of those he goes, go back to one of my earlier videos where I break down combat. Well, I had been watching the videos sequentially, and either that video is gone or I completely missed the part where he broke down combat. So I would just love a video that just says, here's how the combat works. I mean, I understand, like, you roll and, I get it a little bit, but I don't know. I would just love a clear step-by-step example of somebody running a combat thing. And I watched some of the live play stuff, and the live play stuff is good, but again, they're just like kind of rushing through all the different combat stuff. So yeah, anyway, my first thing that I'm going to be doing on this channel, I think is really primarily going to be focused on the combat. And so yeah, I'm really looking for a way to, just a great example of, like, yeah, here's how you do the combat. You do this, 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 and this. And there you go. So here is my latest purchase. This is the final purchase before we start gameplay here on the channel, and it came with this bonus of these miniatures. And there you go. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, all that kind of great stuff, because I would love to hear from you. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.